Alright, welcome back to PSGL everybody. My name is Kryptonite and today we are at Abu Dhabi at the Yas Marina Circuit for the penultimate round of season 2027 in F8. So a brief reminder, the championships are not decided just yet. Neither of the two championships actually. We may have a champion at the end of the race, but we're not sure yet. Depends how things go. But yeah, hopefully both championships go to the next race in Japan. Yeah, hopefully that's gonna be the case. So. Jump on board with first car. I think it's Mugaret on the softs. And yeah, here, yeah, the strategy should be. I mean, it could be quite spread out actually. Can be a one stop, could be a two stop. Really depends on what you want to do, how bad or good you're on tires, etc. So will be interesting, but nonetheless, I think we'll have everybody qualifying on softs. I don't think the alternate strategy is that good around that track, so yeah, normally should be pretty straightforward. And so Cam will be the first car actually to start a lap. He's on the medium, so I guess he took the normal allocation, I may say. It's not really the normal one, but you guessed it. There we go. So Cam starting a lap. So I've changed the camera a bit, so should have changed it myself before. I don't think I can change them now. No. So we have to deal with it. Sorry, but that's what it is. So, end of sector 1, he's gone obviously purple, but it's like a nice and tidy lap so far. It's a good exit. Cam was in first place right now in the championship, and if he wins today, that's basically the championship for him. So. The second chicane, there's open once again. Under sector 2 and into that very tricky complex, extremely difficult to get it right. Need to keep a very good speed while not cutting the track limits. Easier said than done, but he's managed to do that pretty easily. I think he could have carried a little bit more speed, but that's his first lap, so he will take it cautiously anyway. 3 corners to go, 2 corners to go now. This one, very difficult to invalidate, either on entry or exit. And this one, you just need to carry a lot of speed, and given the run to the line is very short, that was the first lap of the night. So these 2.9, but that's already beaten by Falco with P1 on mediums with 33.2. Petuka goes P2. John Grunger P4. There's a Williams, that's Dark KDM goes P6. There's a Haas. That's a JKT P4. Standard. I think Snooks is on a lap, yeah, but that is not valid, so will we go again? Looks like it. Yeah, we'll go again. I think Aiden's on the lap, yeah. What can he do in the McLaren? He goes P6, 34.5. Can surely improve later on. Then Kai, P5 on mediums, 34.2. Somewhat close to Cam, but we need to improve if he wants to go higher up. lap exactly now? Not really sure. Brendan is, obviously, he's getting a little cheeky toe here. But if I was in that McLaren, I would have slowed down. Not to give him a toe, but fair enough. If you give him a toe, there's some powers across the line, and it's going to be P10, 5 dead. Not the greatest lap. There we go. Dark idiom on mediums. P5, good lap. 34.1. And I'm not sure he's going again. No, it doesn't look like he's going again, so we'll pick at the end of this lap. Matthew Robo, mediums again. Goes across the line, goes in P10, 34.8. Walkouts across the line now. Langfiel goes in P10, 0.6, and Brendan goes fastest right now. 400s quicker than the Red Bull of Volker. Good lap, but I guess we'll go into the 32s. Yeah, surely we'll go into the 42s later on, but still 11 minutes to go, so there's no hurry. Just need a good first lap, and then you can build on it, really. That's how things work. Wait to mention it will start his lap. We'll stay on board. I don't think there's anybody else right now. So to the first corner, quite a tricky corner. You may think it's an easy one, it's a 90-degree corner. But not really, because it's all about getting on the pro early, ease out, scrubbing too much speed on entry. Very tricky. He goes purple in sector 1. Looks like a decent lap so far from the Haas driver. Good exit once again. No open DRS now. And that's where you need a good top end. You really need to be quick on that circuit in a straight line. It's quite a tricky tricky track to set to have a good setup on, because you've got obviously those very long two straights, and then you've got the very technical sector 3, and you need quite a lot of downforce and mechanical grip. So not easy. You just need to find the sweet spot. Looks like a pretty decent lap from the Haas driver right now. He's got a bit of traffic ahead, but hopefully Petka gets out of the way. Lap is still valid. Yellow flags ahead. Turns into green. Still valid. 1 corner to go. Turns in early, as you have to do. That looked like a good lap. I thought it would be a little bit quicker than this, but nonetheless P3. Not gonna complain, surely. Focus must start this second lap. Yeah, ever so slightly down in sector 1, but still okay. Does it take the chicane correctly? It's not lock up on entry. Focus on exit, as you can see, and yeah, that looks pretty good. We'll see what the timing says. 210s are purple sector 2, not that bad. Takes the chicane nicely. Slight lift, obviously you can't take it flat. Uses all the track on exit. Very good lap so far, can't lie. Takes that section of the track very nicely. Doesn't cut the corner too much, but he does it correctly. 2 corners to go. Takes a lot of curb on entry. Apex and exit, as you should do. Doesn't run out of the track, and that's fastest. I mean, he was already, I think. No, Brendan was already, was before, but he's found 210s. 33 dead. Good lap. Alright, yeah. It's P8. It's a couple of cars. Jegati went P6. No, he's starting his lap. Never mind. Petuga goes fastest. Right now, 33 as well. Very close to 32, but not quite enough. There's a Lars in the pits. There's a McLaren starting a lap. And Snookster's about to cross the line. There we go. Cross the line he goes. And that's P4 for Snookster. 33.5. Which should improve later on. We'll see. Dark EDM starting second lap. Brendan, where is he? Brendan. Need to keep an eye on him. Langfield starting his lap. So is that Kai? Yeah. Kai starting his second lap. No, he's third. Second or third? I don't know. Who's on the lap then? I think there's that's Jay Carty on the lap. 2 tenths up in sector 2. To sector 3 now. He's currently in P7. He's 9 tenths down on the best lap of the session so far. He needs to find some more time. Can he do? Takes that corner nicely. Could have carried a little bit more speed, I reckon, but that looked pretty alright. Cross the line. He goes P5. 3 tenths found on that lap. Dranger. No, that was Petuka. Never mind. Eden will pay as well. I haven't talked about the P-entry yet, but yeah, drivers obviously need to respect the white line. But it's very easy to crash into the pit wall as well. So, need to see if anyone does this. Dark EDM, yeah, he was on the lap. He found some more time. Yeah, he's found half a second, goes P5 in front of Jakarta and right behind Snookster. Less than 100 between him and Snookster, so he's on it, really, he's on it. The pace looking good. This guy across the line, no, he pits, never mind. He was up in sector 2, at the end of sector 2, but surely made a mistake of some sort and decided to back out. Don't think Jacob is on the lap, no, he's not. So, who's on the lap then? Dark EDM isn't, so I think there's only Langfield. No, he's not as well, so I think there's just no one on the lap then. Cam is now, so we got on board. End of sector 1, those corners are obviously flat out. Is that purple? No, that's not. He's 1 tenth up on his best lap so far. But I need to find some more time. Out of the open, looking somewhat solid. The is open. And then into the biggest braking zone on the track. We should see a lot of who we were taking there. Takes the takes a lot of curb, and that's invalid. He's gonna have to pit, but that's his lap down. And Langfield's not on the lap, yeah. So I think the first car to set a new lap will be Bowers. Then currently last, Bowers. I think he will improve, obviously. Like, he's gonna pace normally. He's up there. I don't know where is he in the championship. I need to see because I don't know. I don't have it opened. Yeah, so he's in P4 in the championship. He's technically still in the hunt for P2, but he's out. I mean, technically he's not out of contention for the championship fight mathematically, but yeah, to win the championship. Oh wait, actually yes. Never mind. Because if Cam doesn't score a point today and next week, and if he wins each races with fastest lap, he's gonna be tied on points, but he doesn't have a win yet. So yeah, Bowers is not in the championship fight. He's out, mathematically out. But yeah, he can still get P2, which would be a good thing for him. He's been very consistent, not always the fastest. He's got 3 podiums, 3 P2s, no win, but yeah, he's very consistent. So he's 3 tenths up, coming into sector 3, so that didn't look particularly quick, especially on exit after that chicane there. Or maybe, I don't know, maybe that just isn't a good track for him. Quite a big lock up here. Yeah, that's not liking. It doesn't look like the cleanest lap I've seen. Doesn't have time to go for another lap, so across the line he goes, and yeah, that's P13, only 6 tenths found on that lap. That really didn't look that quick. Better Mancini as across the line goes P4. If it wasn't already, Chegarty starting his lap. We've got P2 I think across the lap. Yeah, across the line, yeah, but that wasn't valid. He goes again. There is Darkidium not on the lap. Drew Gringen not on the lap either. Aiden not on the lap. And there's a quite big train as you can see in sector 3. Is there anyone on the lap in that group? Yeah, I think there is. I think Matty Robo's on the lap. He's 2 tenths up right now. He's currently last, so he needs to improve, and that's an invalidation. So yeah, he's not happy. You can see, or maybe he's just trying to get some temps into his tires. And I think Snookster has been hampered by his teammate slightly. Not quite sure though. He improves, goes P4, but he surely lost a bit of time, I'd say. And I think Lucas, if his name is Lucas, I'd say yes. Oh, never mind, he goes again. 10 seconds left on the clock. Kai is going to be the first one to cross the line. He was 1 tenth up, and he's found 8 tenths to go with P5. Will not do a lap again. There you go, checkered flag. So that's the last lap for everybody. JKT. Does he improve? No, he does not. Ever so slightly down. Drew Granger, no, that's Petuka. And no, he does not improve either. Roberto Mancini, oh, and I think he's crashed into the pit wall and he's been disqualified. Darkidim P4 now. Drew Granger, can he get into the top 10? Goes P3, nice lap. 33.2. The second McLaren, Aiden, does not improve, I don't think. Well, wasn't valid, sorry for this. Matty Robo was 4 tenths up. He's running low on ERS, but goes across the line. P8, Wilsa in the top 10. Cam P4, good lap. Langfield P4, even better lap. Wasn't really expecting that from him, but there we go. Lucas is still on lap, but no, invalid, so will not start on pole. Looks like it's gonna be a P2 start for him. Snookston on the lap will pit, as you can see. Same for Kai in front of him. And I think that's the end of quali. Yeah, very surprised from Langfield. Wasn't really expecting that. Maybe he's an Abu Dhabi merchant, but and apparently Roberto Mancini did crash into the pit wall, and that's why he got disqualified. So I told you, quite easy to lose grip and to run into the pit wall. Hopefully that does not happen in the race, but yeah, there we go. Petuka getting pole. He's been really on point in those last races. Volker for his first appearance in P2, Jules Granger P3, Langfield P4, Cam rounding up the top 5, then Brendan, his championship rival, only 1,000 down, very close. Dark ADM, Snookster Kai, Matthew Robo does the top 10, and then JKT, Mulred, Bowers, Aiden, and Umberto Mancini, who's been disqualified sadly, but yeah. He's looking, I mean, the grid is looking competitive, I gotta say. I think we had something like 2 tenths between the top 10. No, we had a little bit more. We had half a second in between the top 10, and we had 3 tenths, actually a bit more, between the top 9. So not gonna complain. If the race is as close as quali, then should be a good race, really. And actually, I didn't see this, but Langfield went only 1,000 of a second quicker than Cam. So yeah, from P3 to P6, there's only yeah, there's only 5,000ths of a second, so, or milliseconds. I should say milliseconds. It's a bit easier. Only 5 milliseconds behind 4 drivers. Really not bad. Really not bad. So hopefully that will be a close race again. So the formation lap about to begin. I will not put the track map on. Yeah, there we go. That's pretty much all I need. I need the tires, and yeah, that's what I need. There we go. So, so as I said, the strategy is gonna be, it's either one stop. The one stop, you can do 2 things. You can either do a soft to medium, but the tires tend to be quite bad at the end of a stint, or you can do a medium hard, but it's pretty bad, or a soft hard. I don't think that's a good thing either. And then the 2 stop, you can do a soft, then medium, and then softs again. That's pretty much the best thing you can do. I mean, if you look at the strategies given by the game at the beginning of the race, when you're still on the grid, the 2 stop is technically 2 seconds faster, I think, around that. But obviously, to make it work, you have to overtake people, and yeah, if you need to overtake too many people, I don't think the 2 stop is gonna be the best strategy, unless you catch them straight away at the best point. Yeah, I don't think it's the best thing, but yeah. So the top 10 is gonna start on softs, obviously. The tires they qualified on. Then mediums for the rest, except for Umberto Mancini, who's gonna start on hards, which is pretty interesting, gotta say. As you normally don't want to touch those tires because they are pretty bad. They are extremely bad, even, I'd say. Like, they have pretty much no grip. I don't see why you would use them, but there we go. I'm not in his head, so maybe he's got some special strat, but I don't think that's gonna work anyway. Yeah. So Kaz lining up once again for the penultimate time this season. Hopefully we don't have a restart. There we go. No spinner this time. Please, lights, can you go on? There we go. Need just a better camera angle, and we are racing at the Yas Marina Circuit. Looks like a decent start from Cam, but from Petuka as well. There's no don't think there's any crash at the back. Cam's lost a place already, I think. But looking alright. Murray, I think, has got a problem. Not quite sure. Need to have a look there, but no, he's still in the back. Maybe he's got damage. Yeah, he's got damage. Oh, he's still in the back. There's a bit of fighting there in the mid pack. Obviously, quite predictable, really, in the first lap. No dive as of yet. Couple people moving into braking, but as long as it's not too dangerous, I guess that's alright. GKT gaining 1 on Aiden, I think. Hopefully Aiden does not disconnect this time. And it's all looking clean so far, except for Moret. Oh, and already a time pen for Langfield after less than a lap. Pretty interesting, gotta say. Did not expect this. I mean, it's quite easy to get a warning or to get your lap invalidated in quali. Actually, very easy to do. This you can cut so many corners. You have to cut so many corners. You can extend them. So many corners. Not always that easy. So, end of the first lap. P2K is leading, I think. Should be, yeah. A bit of timing glitch again. This game is very bad, should be fixed. Should have been fixed months ago, but we don't really know what they're doing at Codemasters. So Murat in the pits for the damage he sustained. But P2K still in the lead in front of Volker and Langfield, I think. Yep. He's gonna be under attacks from Cam, and the timings are obviously a bit tough. Cam is not 1.2 seconds behind Langfield, as you can see. He's pretty close. He's in DRS range, but obviously DRS is not allowed yet, so it's a bit of a glitch. I really don't know what the game's doing, but we know that. And right now, not much happening. Oh, Cam little moment, I think. It's like a bit of time. Brendan same, and Brendan really needs to score Cam, otherwise that's Cam champion. So I've got the permutations. Cam, because he's the admin, he's done them for me, so I don't have to do quick math. But yeah, for the constructors, so first lap for Volker, he's still within the DRS range. Looks like timings are back. So for the constructors, McLaren needs to score Renault by at least 3 points, otherwise Renault are champions. And for the drivers, as I've said, if Cam wins, he's a champion. If Cam finishes in P2, Brendan needs to win to stay mathematically in the title charge. There you go. Cam is going to make his way in P3. He's quicker than Langfield, by the looks of it. They are on the same tyres though. But yeah, it looks like Cam's got a little bit pace. He's got DRS already, Cam, from the car height. And Brendan, I think he's struggling a bit. Didn't have DRS on that straight, so we need to push in that sector 3 to get it back on the next lap. But he's lost some more time here, as you can see. And so now, yeah, Brendan needs, as Cammy Sec is in P3 right now, Brendan would need either P2 plus Fazula or a win to stay in the title chart, in the hunt for the title, as Volker gets a pen, Fazula for Cam. And he's looking very competitive, Cam, can't lie. He hasn't always been the most consistent in quali, but the race pace has always been pretty much the best, except for maybe one race or two, but he's been the man of the season so far, clearly. But yeah, if he finishes in P4 though, Brendan will need P3 plus last lap or higher. Same if Cam is in P5. If Cam is in P6 or P7, Brendan needs a P4 or higher. P8 or P9, I mean P8, Brendan needs a P6 or better. If Cam's in P9, Brendan P7 or higher, and the same if he finishes in P10. And then if Cam does not score, obviously then Brendan needs a P8 finish or higher to stay in the hunt. Matthew Robo is fighting side by side through sector 2, and I think Matthew Robo's got damage. And indeed he's got damage, so will I have to pit? And he does pit, there we go. Does not run into the pit wall, good thing. So I think it's not too bad. I think he's gonna do the 2-stop. He's gonna have to, otherwise, or he goes on to the hards. He's got two options really. What does he do? And he's gonna go for the 2 stops as he goes on to mediums. And no moves happening. Maybe here, no. Dark Idiom stays behind. He's had enough time finding his, how to say, his feet. I think that's the expression. I'm not English, so apologies for the language sometimes if it's not correct, but yeah. So there we go, Dark Idiom passing Jordringer for P6, so yeah, I was saying he has needed to adapt slightly. He's had the pace though since joining, but just hasn't been able to get a good result out of it, I would say. He's got the pace, I think. So hopefully he can get a top 5 today or something like that. That would be good for him. And there's already John Ring into the pits. There we go. So he's probably doing a 2-stop then. He goes on to medium, so yeah, definitely do 2 stops. So let's go back to the lead of the race then. And Gigati passing powers for P9 before the braking zone. Snookster gets a 3-second time pen now. So that would, yeah. I don't want that only drops in one position, but need to see later on. I think Langfield's dropped out of DRS. No, he's gained it back, looks like. Maybe he's been using it with a forward take to get back into it, but yeah, he was 1.1 seconds down, and he's already at least 1 second down, so he needs to get a good run through that chicane, and I think he won't have it. He was 1.1 at the point of detection, so I think he's going to go for the lead then on the race. Yeah, there we go. Into turn, I don't know. It's the chicane, but I think Petuka's running quite low on ERS. You can see the red lights. The red lights flashing. And Bauer's getting passed by his teammate now. So Bauer's out of the points. And Ford goes into the pits. The first of the leaders to go in the pits. Linfield goes in the pits. Same for Snugster. And we could have even moved for the lead soon. Come very close to Petuka on exit, and they have no one behind them. I mean, obviously Brendan's there, but Brendan has got 2.6 seconds gap. So there we go. Cam in the lead, but he's got the red lights flashing, and he won't have the gears on that next straight. So maybe Petuka can get past him again if he gets a better exit. But no, I don't think that's gonna happen. He's gonna stay behind. Actually cruised up quite a lot, but wasn't enough. The straight was not long enough. And so when we cross the line, 20 laps to go. Cam does pit. So we'll probably go for the 2 stops as well. And Petuka and Brendan, they keep going, so maybe they'll go for the 1 stop, or they're just going slightly longer but still for the 1 stop, for the 2 stop. Just going a fast lap in the Mercedes. 37.3, good lap. Car is still on Dark Even P3 right now, which obviously isn't a net P3, but still to get that motivation going. And he defends the inside, and Kai is gonna go for the outside line. Able to defend that place, Dark ADM. Kai doesn't have much RS, I think, so maybe it's time for... Yeah, we can see the red lights flashing, and Dark ADM will take the outside line for that chicane, and I think he's make it stick. He's going wide slightly, but... And good move! He gets the move on. He stays in P3. We see Petuka or Brendan in the pits, and I don't think so. No, maybe one of those 2 guys. No, so no one wants to pit. Cam getting past Roberto Mancini, but obviously the tire delta is quite big. Not surprising. So Kai's got DRS, but I don't think he'll be able to get past soon. Yeah, there we go, you can see not able to get close enough for a move. Even though it's quite a long straight already, and it's that moment for Kai that might allow JKT through. JKT was on medium, so he's got very good pace, JKT. He's not using his automatic button. Petuka gets a pen. 3 seconds. That could be crucial. And Kai is clearly struggling on his tires, you can see this. Jules Dringer gets by Roberto Mancini as well. Could have been warning for Gigarte. I know you can take a lot of curve there, but I'm not quite sure if that was still within the rules. We need to see. Kai doesn't pit. Nothing happens. And I think one of those two McLaren drivers goes into pits, yeah. It's Hayden in the pits. Only 9 laps on those tires. And Lucas, out of nowhere, gets that place. Gets that P6. So I think he's into the net lead. Brandon gets a pen as well. JKT is looking for a move on Kai. To turn 1, but couldn't make it stick. But yeah, the soft tires are really bad now. You can see this, they have pretty much no grip. JKT is gonna use this ERS. Both have DRS. I think JKT, yeah, he gets the move done. It's very close here, you can see these 4 cars in very close proximity, and Volker almost making contact with Kai. I think he made contact actually. He's using his overtake button, but he's draining all of his battery like this. He's gonna go around the outside. Can he make it stick? He's got better tires, and there we go. Kai's got to settle in behind him. And Bowers, look at this. Kai losing so much time on the tires, but yeah, Presho, Petuka, Brendan, Dark, EDM, Kai, they all on the one stopper. But it's not that good for the tires, as you can see. JKT, so Dark, EDM, pits. And Kai pits, but I think that was an illegal pit entry. Oh, big moment, almost spun, but I think yeah, I'm gonna relook at that, but I think that was an illegal pit entry. Yeah, that was clearly, but we'll see if that's reported, but if it is, it's a straight 5 for him, unfortunately. But yeah. So now, JKT, I don't think he's got the DRS. Oh, yeah, never mind. And Langfield getting past Bowers, but obviously Langfield's on better tires. Oh, and Cam goes down the inside of Bowers as well. Egregious exit from Cam. Took a lot of curb, and he's got his red light flashing. So yeah, Bowers does not defend that. He knows he doesn't really need to at this point. See there how close it is right now. Langfield should get past JKT fairly easily in the coming laps. Need to see really. He's on much better tires. He's got the softs, JKT's on the mediums, so just this should be quite a bit of advantage already, but yeah, Langfield's on 8 laps fresher tires, so they are so close in there. Look at that. Cam is almost pushing Lengfield, who's almost pushing Gigati himself. And look, it's going to be interesting to see. So Cam, oh my god, that's very close, but that's going to be 2 places lost for Gigati. Petuka goes by, and Cam goes for the move, but I think Lengfield is going to just do a switch back. No, and he goes around the outside. Good racing. Who's got the DRS? I think Cam's got the DRS, yes. And Lengfield, I think that's a mistake to let Cam through. Doesn't fight back. Cam's on medium, so technically Lengfield should be much quicker. That's a warning, surely, by the way. Yeah, letting Cam through is probably the worst thing you can do. If you are on better tyres, you don't want to be held off, I think. Oh, Gigati making contact with the wall, but no visible damage. So maybe light green or something. Nothing visible from my perspective. Dringer should get past Bowers fairly soon as well. I think Bowers is probably lapping around 1.3 seconds slower than what he was doing at the beginning of the race. Snookster is there as well. He's got front row seat for that battle. Good exit from Dringer, the Mercedes, but he's got his red light flashing. Will not be easy to go for a move with this. Bowers got TRS as well. Oh my! And I think Snookster is gonna get a double move. Oh, that's an horrendous camera. There's a bit of contact, and Snookster goes way too deep. And actually, that's Bowers still in P5, but only Snookster and Dringer swapping places. Is there any damage to any of the cars? I'm not sure. Don't think anyone's got damage. And no, Petuka right behind Dringer. He's got 6 lap fresher tires. Snookster getting passed by Dringer to turn 1. Never seen that before. But I think he's just got a lot of overtake and ERS to get through Dringer. Or to defend. Maybe Snookster was already behind. I'm not quite sure. I think no. Oh, there's a bit of argy-bargy there. Petuka pushing Snookster slightly. But that could be sent to the stewards as well. Dringer getting past. Oh, getting past Dringer. Wait. No, not like that. I'm getting all mixed up. So yeah, Bowers lost 2 places. I think might lose another one there, but oh my god, that's so close. Look at that. Petuka is gonna make the move stick, I think. There we go. Bit of pushing there, but still all fine. And Snookster have to stay behind Bowers, so he's the big loser in that story. I think he was in front of the 2 Mercedes at the beginning of the lap. And now he's lost 2 places, and he sends it up the inside of Bowers. Pushes him off, but they're gonna keep pushing themselves off. Very hard racing. You wouldn't see that in real life. Oh, and there's a... Oh god, and Brendan, I think that's the championship done. He crosses the pin entry line, but he should have backed off. When you see people doing this, you need to back off. He might even retire. Hopefully not, but if there is a late safety car, then he still have a chance, so I wouldn't retire myself. there we go. Some new softs. Can you do 20 laps? Can you do 12 laps on those tires? It's gonna be hard, but I think it's possible. But I don't think he had any new fresh set of mediums, so yeah. So P2K on J-Karty now should be a fairly easy move. Yeah, as you can see, J-Karty not really defending. Done, and Granger is gonna have a look as well around the inside, the outside, and then yeah, J-Karty is pretty smart. You don't want to lose time by defending when you shouldn't have to. When you shouldn't have to. So he led them through. He lets them through, and there we go. Kai gets a pen as well. It's currently P10. Should gain one place or two. When J-Karty, Bowers, and the rest bit. I think, yeah, he's going to the end, Kai, so we'll get a couple places. Just need to see really. What? 10 laps to go. Bowers in the pits. So we'll gain one place, I guess. Where is he? Yeah, he's only in now, and Kai gets by. He's got Langfield right behind him. Some full laps fresher tyres, Langfield. And does he sense it up the inside into the chicane? No, there's no way. There's no need as well. No way and no need. So stays behind, but he will get the DRS. He's got an healthy amount of ERS, so if he needs the overtake button, it will be there. Kai is defending the inside line, but I think he's gonna go on the brakes later. And there we go, moved on for Langfield. I think Kai's got damage, or is that just me? Can't see from that perspective. He's got his red light flashing. And yeah, he's got damage, Kai. He's got damage, so his space is gonna drop off. He's got an end plate missing, so he's probably gonna pit, I'd say. I think it's worth it. You don't lose that much time by pitting there. But yeah, I think he's gonna lose less time by pitting. John Granger in the pits. Oh no, that's Cam. That's not John Granger. That's Cam. Goes on the softs, and he will have to do 11 laps on those tires, pretty much. And so there we go. You can see Cam right behind Langfield. So they're fighting for position. Fast lap for Brandon, but it's currently out of championship contention, so that would be Cam champion if there's no safety car or anything. No crash, no DNF right now. So yeah, not gonna complain. Lots of people with penalties. And Cam not in DRS right now, but I think he's gonna get it. There. Let's have a look. I think he's got it. Let's see. Yeah, he's got it. Petuga gets a 3-second time pen. I think that's his second pen of the day. Yes, J-Karty gets a pen as well. So right now, yeah, there's still 5 drivers with our pen, which is quite good. Oh, and some more people in the pits. So Jude Granger and J-Karty in the pits. So they're gonna go one more stint on soft tires. How many pens does Langfield have? He's got only one pen. Fair enough. Even though the one he got was on that one, which is very laughable. But yeah, Cam is much quicker. I think there's no point for Langfield to protect that place. Like, Cam is gonna get through anyway at some point. So there we go. But doesn't have much DRS, Cam. As you can see, the red light is flashing at the back of his car. So if Langfield can stay within DRS range, then that would be very good for him. But he's very low on DRS as well. Will he actually go for a move there? No, I don't think he will. No. Just use the bare forward tick. I don't really know why. But yeah. In those lower divisions, it's quite common to see people overusing the overtake button, or using it when they shouldn't. When Cam goes deep, he's gonna lose a bit of time there. I think he's gonna keep the DRS actually, Cam. Langfield need to get a good turn one. He's lost a bit of time. Matthew Roberts in the bit as well. Cam is still deploying, but can he gain 2/10 on Langfield here? No, he's lost some time actually, so Langfield's gonna have that DRS. That's right. Doesn't need to use the overtake button, and he's using everything. Look. He's gonna gain enough time, but that's gonna hurt his pace on the long term. And so Aiden now in P5. That's the next car Cam's gonna have to get through. And Aiden, I think he's gonna go to the end. So they are fighting for position. He's having a good race, Aiden. I mean, I've never been really able to see what he was able to do, given he was getting disconnected every time prior to tonight. And, yeah. So Brandon gets through Uberto Mancini for P11, very close to P10. So Brandon might still be in the points. Falco in the pits. Slight mistake for Langfield. Might drop DRS. And Aiden has disconnected. There we go. The commentator curse. Told you. And where's Falco? Pit exit now. And he's right in front of. He's in front of Cam. And he's not in DRS. And Cam is not in DRS range. But Cam doesn't have a pen. At least for the time being. So. Yeah, Aiden was doing a pretty good race, but that is disconnected. That's not the same story. DAI should be still on 85%. No, that's assist gameplay. Yeah, there we go. It's on 85, so you shouldn't lose that much unless it disconnects. But yeah, and Langfield still within DRS range, and Cam not able to close the distance on the Falco. Which is pretty normal given Cam doesn't have much DRS, Aiden's back, hasn't lost too much time. I mean, he has. Yeah, Cam has gained the place for free basically, but yeah, I don't think Cam should catch up to Falco. He's on all the tires. And yeah, Falco's just got good pace, so should not happen, and intervals are gone. For some reason, there we go, they're coming back to life. Right. And Langfield has dropped out of DRS now. So he's been towed, you could say. I think Aiden's back. Yeah. So he doesn't have DRS. Dringo getting past Kai. I don't think he's pitted. I think he still has wind damage. Falco gets another pen. So that's 2 penalties for Falco. Volker. I don't think he's probably going to win on track, but yeah. Need to see though, because the top three actually, they are going to the end. What's happening there? Oh, look at that. They're all fighting, and that's good for that's very good for Cam. So Volker getting the job done. He's in P2 right now. He's overtaken 2 cars in one go. So maybe he still have a shot for the win. Hopefully there's no safety car, otherwise that would be the end. But he needs a 6 seconds gap to Cam if he wants to win, and this a 3 seconds gap already, I think, or something like this. I'm gonna put the gap to leader. I think that's better for this situation. But yeah, I think Volker is gonna catch up to Petuka fairly quickly. Just need to manage is an Aiden 5 seconds for speeding into the pit lane. I guess he got damaged because I don't see why he would pit now. Cam gets past Snookster. I mean, Snookster is gonna let him through, obviously. But yeah, that would be double championship for Renault, for Cam right now. Cam was running very low on ERS, so that's maybe not the win for him today. I think Darky still has an healthy amount. No, not really. He's not running as low as Cam. And Moorhead's 5 seconds for speeding into the pit lane as well. And he retires. That's the end of his race. Hopefully that doesn't bring safety car. Dark KDM letting quite obviously Cam through. That's not very good for oh, and there you go, Cam gets up, and that's very bad though. So now Volker is in the net lead. I mean, I think he is. He's a. No, he's not yet. He needs to overtake Petuka to get into the net lead. And Brendan gets another pen. He's gonna need P10 though. So he's still fighting for points, but that obviously wouldn't be enough for the championship. Matti Robo 3 seconds as well. Not gonna matter too much. So there's only 2 drivers without a pen now. Dark EDM and Bowers. So I think Bowers is gonna get 1 or 2 places depending on pens that Dringer has. He's got only 1. So yeah. A quite good race today, I'm gonna say. Quite competitive. Langfjell on Snookster. Yeah, that should be an easy move for Langfjell really. He's got 8 laps fresher tyres. He's running quite low on the ERS as well. But yeah, look, he's still using the overtake button, you can see, but that's clearly not needed. Maybe he just wanted the DRS of Dark in front of him, which is probably why he was using it, but if he doesn't have it, then that wasn't really worth it. Yeah, he doesn't have it, so he can use everything he has. Getting past Matthew Robo, I mean fighting Matthew Robo actually. Have a look, and I think we got past him. He's on fresher tyres, Aiden. He's lagging apparently, but hopefully he can go to the end this time. And yeah, you can see Volker getting very, very close to Petuka, and he's got even if he gets a pen, he would get the win over Cam. There's more than 6 seconds behind those 2 guys, and Cam doesn't really need to push. Maybe he's got damage, I don't know. I'm gonna try to look. as he comes onto the straight, but it doesn't look like it. Maybe he's got light damage, but that I cannot see. But he's running low on ERS, so he's losing quite a lot of time on every straight, but he would be the champion anyway, so if he doesn't win, I guess if he doesn't win, that's not a big deal really. He will still get the 2 championships. Kai gets taken by Uberto Mancini. And who's that cutting the track? I think that's Brendan, and he gets a 5-second for cutting. I don't know what he's doing. What's happening there? Brendan? Not really sure what's happening. Oh my god, the Omis. We've got the Omis in the chat. I don't know what to say. So there we go, the battle for the lead, 3 laps to go. They're fighting on track for position, so Volker shouldn't be too much of an issue to get past Petuka. He's on 13 laps of tires, so, and Brandon retires, so yeah, was to be expected really. So Volker, he stays behind for the time being, probably waiting for the second straight. Slight lock up, and yeah, look at the traction. Oh, he's getting slight contact. He's gonna use the overtake button now. Petuka will probably defend, but look at the speed difference. Easy move for Volker. But yeah, Petuka running quite low on the ERS, so yeah, and Linkfield and Dark KDM and Snooks and Jim Granger, 2 things to watch at the same time. Can't really do that, but Dark KDM stays in P4. And he would get a podium right now. He doesn't have any pens. One of the only 2 drivers to not have a pen. Bowers is in the same situation, but Bowers wouldn't gain any positions. So yeah, and there's already a 1.5 seconds gap between P1 and P2. So I think that's gonna be the win for Volker. Just needs to stay on track now. Don't get any more pens. And yeah, don't need to push 100% from now on. Cam, though, yeah, same really. Doesn't really need to push. He's gonna lose 1 place to Dark KDM, who's still within his DRS range, I think. Actually, no, I don't think he is, but he's very close. And Langfield there, close as well. Does he have the DRS? Yeah, he has. Dark KDM doesn't have it though. Jump Bringers 3 seconds. I think that's his 2nd or 3rd pen of the day. I'm not quite sure. Good exit from Langfield. He's probably gonna go for the mover. Yeah. Quite a bit of movement from Dark KDM. Oh my god! What is this? Guys! Why? What was that? You can't just ignore the car and he's retired on the track. That's God. You need to, all the time you need to leave the space. And there we go. The AI car gets out of the way, but a big mistake from Dark KDM. He had to give the space, and I don't think Langfield's run into him, so there will be no safety car. But yeah, we've entered the last lap anyway, and Langfield's got a pen now, a 2nd pen. After 27 laps without a pen, he's got a 2nd of the day. And Bowers in P6 now, because Langfield pitted. I'm not sure if that was actually needed. But no, that wasn't needed. I think he's gonna lose more time yeah, I don't think that was needed. He would have lost only like a couple of, don't know, a couple seconds by simply staying out. He would have gotten points by doing this, but instead he retires, and that's gonna be a no point for today for Lenkiel. Is there any battling going on? I think Aiden. Yeah, Aiden getting past Kai, but that's pretty much it, I think. Not shadows to watch, and Kai's got damage though, if I can remember correctly. Yeah, he's got damage, so we lose out. There's only one guy without pen then, and that's Powers, but there we go, Volker already celebrating, and that's gonna be a race win for the Red Bull driver. I mean, it's a reserve, but he's on the Red Bull. P2 for Petuka, good race, and Cam is gonna be crowned F8 driver and constructor champion. There we go. Jules Granger will take P4, Snookster will probably take P5, or no, P6, as Bowers is right behind him and doesn't have a pen. So P5 for Bowers, P6 for Snookster, P7 for Uberto Mancini, P8 for Gigati, P9 for Kai actually, P10 for Aiden. I think that was P11 for Matty Robo, I think that was. So Bowers driver of the day, and I gotta agree, he didn't look quick in quali, but actually in the race he wasn't that bad. He didn't have the pace to win, obviously, but was still better than the rest. So there we go, Lucas, despite having 2 pens, wins. Petuka made the one-stop strategy work, even though, yeah, he didn't win obviously from pole, but that wasn't a bad race anyway. I mean, without pen he would have won, but yeah, P3 for Cam, who wins both championships, P4 for Jagringo, P5 for Bowers, P6 for the championship, for the Constructor Championship, Snookster, then Uberto Mancini, Gigati, Kai, Hayden, Matti Robo, Lengfiel, Dark Idiom, Brendan, and Moored. So there we go, quite a good race really. I have to say, I'm not the biggest fan of Abu Dhabi, even though it's yeah, if you get the end on it, I think it's not the worst track ever to exist, but it's still a good one. And yeah, even though it's not really good for racing in real life, for league racing it's really not that bad, as we witnessed today. Good racing, some questionable racing as well, but most of the time it was pretty good, pretty enjoyable to watch and to commentate on. So yeah, both championship decided, so not much to fight for next week, except for obviously pole position, a few points, and yeah, I think yeah, for the top 5 in the championship I think it's still open, but obviously it doesn't mean much really. So yeah, the next race will be at Suzuka in Japan, so should be a good one as well for the drivers. And yeah, doesn't produce the most amazing racing, but should be good to watch nonetheless. So obviously I'll see you there. Hopefully I'll see you there next week, next Sunday at 7 PM GMT. And yeah, Until then, have a good night and bye bye everyone. See you next week.